same shirt as the promo. Great intro.
Welcome to Hy-Vee
Got the
Today
same shirt on,
with
folks.
Tony Tone.
Coming
We're
in hot.
live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in
fatter
Muscatine.
now.
Streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's
Working
Tony
on it.
Tone.
The thing is, I know my microphone's turned on because Chad tells me, and I just realized as I was watching that. Although I will say, to give myself credit, to pat myself on the back since Ryan refuses to, I have lost 11 pounds this week, getting back on the diet, avoiding sugar. And I was saying before we started that I did that move, and I don't know if you do this move, but I was saying to myself, I have a lot of conversations internally. I don't know if you do that either. I was like, if I get on the scale this morning and I haven't lost any weight, because I have been really good this week. If I haven't lost any weight, I'm eating a Milky Way. Got on the scale, had lost a pound. I'm like, "Ugh," which is great. But I am addicted to sugar. But this whole week, 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Right now it's at 8:33 in the morning, so I hope to steady the course, but I have avoided sugar for the most part, and I feel good about that. And it shows, right? I mean, it's amazing to be able to get on the scale and see the number go down. That's always a positive thing. So I hope that the number on your scale went down this morning or this evening as well, friends. It's good to be with you. We are kicking off another busy weekend. I mean, all my weekends are pretty much busy through July, and I'm excited and thankful for that. We've got Rebuilding Together Muscatine County tomorrow. I want to mention that. They still need some volunteers. So if you're watching this live or if you're watching it on cable tonight on Muscatine Power and Water, Rebuilding Together Muscatine County would love to see you tomorrow morning between 7 and 7:30 at their location, 1424B Hauser Street here in Muscatine. They need volunteers to help people stay in their homes. They're going to be doing 9 projects in total, 2 with contractors. The project in West Liberty could still use some volunteers. And if you are handy at all, or if you're just like me, not handy but kind of strong, can hold things in place. I know what a hammer, I could just pass out tools. What do you need? A Phillips head? Got that. Flat head? Got it. Circular saw? I don't know what that looks like, but I know that my friend Frank Iliff would appreciate your help. And they're ready to take care of people tomorrow, and that's a big deal. Jen on Facebook says, fatter now. OMG, LOL. Good for you on the 11 pounds. Thank you. I appreciate that. You got to be able to poke fun at yourself, right? It's self-deprecating humor, and yeah. I've already been called the man in black once already today. So hopefully that happens at least 2 more times because I'm wearing a black shirt and black pants. It's supposed to be slimming-ish. So is a goatee. A goatee helps. I notice when I shave, first of all, my wife hates when I shave because I have a giant baby face. But man, the goatee helps square the old jaw, doesn't it? All right, well, let's get to our first guest who's patiently waiting and tired of listening to me talk about myself. The Muscatine Diabetes Project Walk is a week from today. That's going to be Friday, May 3rd. This event is just wonderful. It happens at Discovery Park. Hi, Renee. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if this is the 5th or 6th year that I've been able to play a small role in it, but Kim Seligman is with us. And Kim, this is one of those things. It's great to see you, first of all. Thanks for being here. You have a great shirt on.
Oh, thank you.
It's just,
It's
I love
slimming.
it. Is it? I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to feel a little bit more svelte.
Yeah. You look wonderful, and I want to
you.
congratulate you on your journey. You have done amazing, and
appreciate
you've
it.
inspired so many people.
I'm just excited to be at the walk this year and not be as sweaty.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things. I mean, in all seriousness, when you're a bigger person like I have been for a lot of my life, it doesn't matter if it's 40 degrees out or 80 degrees, and you've had both at the walk, by the way. Always would run a little hot. So 15th year?
Yes.
Is that right?
It is our 15th year
That's
with
incredible.
our diabetes awareness
Yeah.
walks. Yeah, and a lot of people may know our journey. Our journey
Sure.
began with the Watermelon Stampede, and it became the Watermelon Stampede Against Diabetes from 2005 to 2008. And then diabetes awareness was growing in the Quad Cities, and we had partnered with the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. And so we formalized with them, and we hosted the Walk to Cure Diabetes from 2009 to 2015. And then in 2016, the Muscatine Diabetes Project was formed. It's a nonprofit organization, and we're hosting the walk now. So this is our 4th year.
Wow.
Underneath that, so 15 years.
but the 4th year under the umbrella of the Muscatine Diabetes Walk, that's incredible, right? And this is just like it says on the screen. Great timing, guys. Serving people living with diabetes in Muscatine County. You know, on the list of things, I don't want to go out of order. I always do this. I have notes and I try to stay, you know, in order. Your website looks great, by the way, Kim. It's so easy to use, really fantastic.
Well, thank you.
So I am going to go in order, but I want to get to awareness and education. But I want to focus on the walk because we're a week away.
We're a week
from
away,
today.
yes.
Okay, so at this point, for the folks that are going to watch this live or on cable, do they still have time to form a team, get signed up, support a team? What do they need to know on April 26th, the week ahead of the event?
Great question. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Ryan go back to our website.
Perfect.
And we'll kind of walk through our website. Our website is mdpiowa.org. And so if you go to the website, we'll have Ryan scroll down here. We've got all the information that you need on our website. We also have a Facebook page as well, but we're going to derive from the website here today. We have an adult registration printable form,
Awesome.
which is a Google Doc.
Sure.
So if you click on that, that takes you right to the form.
Oh, wow.
You can mail that in this week if you still want to, or you can come to the walk at 5:30, bring the registration form and pay your $10. It is adult registration fee for $10. Anyone underneath the age of 17 is free.
Awesome.
We do ask, though, underneath the age of 17 that they still fill out the form. They have a parent or guardian sign that.
Sure.
We also welcome, as it says on here, four-legged friends. And so as long as they remain on the leash, they are welcome to walk with you during the walk. And so we'll have Ryan back out of this. And then we have an online site as well. We know a number of individuals enjoy doing online registration.
Absolutely.
And so we have partnered with Get Me Registered. And so we have an online registration site.
I'm familiar with those folks.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they're a wonderful organization to work with. So you just click right there on that icon, Ryan.
Oh, that's easy. So right from your website, again, mdpiowa.org.
Right.
You can do everything online should you
just
want to do
do
it that way.
the walk registration. You click on that, and it takes you right in there to register. It's very simple. You have the waiver form. You read that, so you agree to that. You just give the information here, sign up. One thing that it'll ask here, if you are a part of a walk team, you can put that walk team name in as well. So we've made it as easy as possible.
Oh, couldn't be easier, right? I mean, this is so convenient. Again, whether you want to do it, you know, quote unquote old school with a nice form in the Google Doc or from your phone. I mean, you can do it from your phone, right?
That you can do from your phone.
Is
yes.
the Get Me Registered out of the Quad Cities?
I believe it is.
It
yes.
is. You know what? It's my coworker Steve's wife's brother.
Wow.
Tim, I think.
Yes. I work with Tim. I work with
Tim
a number of
McKinnon.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that Get Me Registered works with a lot of walks and 5Ks. And I know that this is a little insignificant, but it's just nice. It's a local people working together.
That is true.
So, and that's what's all, you know, this walk is all about, right? There's going to be folks that have been to, do you know if there will be people next Friday, May 3rd at Discovery Park, Kim, that have been at each of the walks over the last 15 years or so?
Oh my goodness. That I would say probably we don't have everyone that's been to a walk.
Sure.
We have some volunteers that have been to most walks,
Wow,
so I would say that.
incredible.
Yeah.
You have volunteers that have been there since the beginning.
Yeah, we run a volunteer board, and we have one board member that has come on board. I believe her first year was 2006.
Wow.
And when we moved away in 2011, she helped continue keeping the event going. And so it's been an amazing partnership with some people and being able to come back here. We were gone for about 2.5 years, almost 3 years.
Sure.
But it's amazing to see how things have continued going on.
I just love looking at the pictures, and again, I've been honored, humbled to be associated with the walk for 5 years, 5 or 6. I don't know.
When did you? No, I came back in 2014, and so I was at that walk, and you were there as well too. So
I think Greg Dutra was at that one, and then I took over for Greg Dutra when he moved to Denver. Basically.
Yeah, Greg was with us in 2009,
Sure.
10.
Awesome.
11 and 12, I think. He was with us for 4 years, yes.
That's awesome. So
he had an awesome connection to diabetes through his now current wife.
Sure.
His father-in-law had diabetes, so it was an amazing connection, yeah.
I love that. So regardless of what brings you to the walk, it's just important to know that there will be people that you can assimilate with, and there are a lot of folks that have made friendships And they not only do they see each other at the annual walk, but they see each other outside of that. Luann on Facebook is saying, "Hi Kim, I'm Sheila K's mom and Lindsay T's adopted mom." So we'll say hi
there.
to Luann.
I know Sheila and Lindsay.
That's
they were
awesome.
They were actually classmates of Casey's as well as Matt. So
all right.
yeah.
So Lindsay Thomas, that's who she must be referencing. Oh, and Sheila, of course. Yes, I know who that is. All right. So you still have time to get involved, to sign up, to be there on May 3rd. Now, when we get to the event, as Kim mentioned, check-in is at 5:30. At this point, you've got it all figured out. There's a lot of events that happen throughout Muscatine. I don't know if any run as smoothly as yours, because you've been doing it for a number of years now. Kim, your volunteers have been there, and there's just sort of a method to, I can't even say a method to the madness, because it's not madness. It's very organized and well done. And people get in and they get checked in, and then they're hanging out. Program will be at 6:15. The walk will start at 6:45. It's seamless. It doesn't. All we need is we pray and hope for good weather.
Yes.
But as far as everything else, I mean, you've got it scripted and down to a T, right? We know things that are going to happen at a certain time. Now, that being said, you have added different things over the years.
Correct.
Which I appreciate, because as we know with any event, you kind of have to rejuvenate it a little bit. At its core, this is a great support for folks, especially when you see the young people living and managing type 1 diabetes. But it's just great. There's great vendors as well. And I want to talk about the vendors for a second.
Okay.
The technology with, managing type 1 diabetes. I'm still impressed when I see a parent and they show me their phone and they're monitoring their child's glucose level, right? That's an unbelievable advancement. So it feels like the technology and the science we're heading in the right direction to hopefully one day be able to say type 1 diabetes is a thing of the past. Right?
That is correct. And I want Muscatine to realize too, in 2007, there were a number of families here in Muscatine that lived with type 1 diabetes youth. And they were able to participate in a study at the University of Iowa Hospital. So Muscatine has helped with the continuous glucose monitor that you're talking about that connects to an iPhone smartphone. And so parents and even the youth are able to watch their blood sugar, where in the past, when our late son lived with diabetes, we didn't have that technology.
Right.
So we look at, even though we don't have a cure out there, we have technology that has helped individuals manage their diabetes. That's type 1 and type 2, because type 2 diabetes needs to be managed as well to prevent complications.
Absolutely. And the walk celebrates both.
Yes, we
regardless
celebrate.
of if it's type 2 or type 1 diabetes. There will be a lot of families and their friends, and some of these walk teams, I mean, the number of people that turn out, it's impressive, right?
It is impressive, yes. And last year, we have partnered with Unity Point Health for a number of years. And last year, they amazed me with the size of walk team that they had. Well, this year, they have surpassed that. And so their members, or their employees, there's 127, but they actually have included their families, so their spouses and their children. So that walk team right now, as to date, is at 188.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll have...
I was there last year. I remember all the Unity Point Health t-shirts. It was a lot. There's 188 this year?
Yeah, this year, yeah.
That is astounding.
We have a number of family walk teams, business walk teams, organizations. It is just amazing. And that's, you talk about the event and how it has evolved. Truly, the main event is celebrating individuals that live with diabetes. Unfortunately, our society has put a lot of myths out there about diabetes, and it's a tough disease to live with. It's 24/7, and if these individuals can come for a couple of hours and just enjoy being celebrated, that's our mission.
And it's so well done. There's food and refreshments available. I mean, it's just a great evening.
Right.
I can't say enough about it. I enjoy it. And again, we've seen the full range of weather, and when the weather cooperates and you see these groups take off for the walk at 6:45, it's powerful to watch them go, and then they're back before you know it.
We'll have Ryan drive back to our website, and we've got pictures of the walk.
Perfect.
And we'll kind of walk through the vendors that are going to be there.
Yeah.
When we organized the Muscatine Diabetes Project back in 2016, Blue Zones was
Yep.
in full steam ahead here in Muscatine, and so we incorporated Blue Zones. So we have a fun zone for the kids, and then we have what we call our vendor zone and our refreshment zone.
Yep.
In our vendor zone, we have currently right now we have Camp Hertco Hollow. Hy-Vee Food Store is going to be there, care of the dietitian.
Sure.
Home Health Care and Medical Supply with Nancy Turner. YMCA is going to be there. Novo Nordisk and Tandem Diabetes Care. United Way, Trinity Public Health about their diabetes education program. We have 2 new vendors that haven't been with us. Roy L, which is out of Durant.
Cool.
It is a nonprofit that a mother that has 2 type 1 diabetes children has started a nonprofit to help individuals that have a need for medical supplies, not only insulin but some other needs as well. Senior Resources is going to be there this year. And living with diabetes, and if you're a senior, sometimes at the end of the calendar year, you may find yourself in the what they call the donut hole, so you run out of funds. So Seniors Resources is going to be there with some information that they can share with individuals.
It's fantastic.
We're going to have Allison Castle there. She is a health coach here. She has helped a number of people that live with pre-diabetes, just being able to make a lifestyle change. And then we're going to have information from Gilda's Club, along with Grundy Reversing Diabetes. It's a program that has been brought to Muscatine that helps individuals as well with diabetes. We look at everyone has a different journey, and something may work for one person but may not work for another. So we try to offer as much information that we can. We have our support group that's been going on, and it'll be 3 years this October, so, which is amazing. And we meet here at Hy-Vee on Tuesday, or the first Tuesday of the month, second Tuesday of the month, from 6 to 7 p.m.
That was one of the things that I had on my list, was the support group and then getting out with awareness in the schools, because I know that you're able to do both.
Yeah.
So the idea, I mean, it makes sense 3 years ago to have had the thought to get the support group rolling, but what have you learned over the last 3 years? I mean, what has surprised you? Is it the amount of people that come out, or just the different stories? Because again, I think one of the misconceptions when you talk about type 1 diabetes is that everybody goes through the same thing, right? They're having to, whether they're pricking a finger or they got the glucose monitor, they got to keep an eye on things, and that's just kind of how it is. But we know that that's not true, right? It couldn't be farther from the truth. I mean, everybody has different challenges that they deal with. So the support group just made total sense, right? Again,
correct.
And the way I look at it, at least as an outsider, is you have the walk each year, and people have made friendships and they look forward to seeing each other. But if you can get together on a continuous basis and understand that you have the support from community members that are going through something similar, was that the idea behind it?
It is huge. And we have the adult diabetes support group that meets out here at Hy-Vee. And so those are individuals that are living with type 1 diabetes, type 2, and pre-diabetes. And then we also have the T1D Connect family group that connects families together that live with type 1 diabetes. So again, yes, you hit the nail on the head. It's about supporting each other, because not everyone's journey is the same, but they all live with the same disease. So it's just supporting each other and talking over different things that they've experienced with living with the disease. You know what? I'm going to have Ryan, he kind of was a little ahead here. I'm going to have him go back to the program here with the little kids' hands.
I saw that.
I am so excited about this.
I was going to say, so, but that's another, I guess, another chapter in the book of what you're able to do with Muscatine Diabetes Walk is to get into the schools, Kim. I mean, it's a big deal to have, again, whether you're talking to kids that are living with type 1 diabetes, but I guess, I don't want to assume again, but maybe more times than not, it's their classmates that might not, because if you're not dealing with it, you have no concept for it, right? I mean, I can tell you that until I became involved with this event, I kind of understood type 1 and type 2 diabetes, but that was it, right? It's not in my life every day. And that's what I think is so great about getting in front of young people, is so that they can understand, right? So they can empathize with someone that might be going through that. So yeah, let's talk about this. This is exciting, being able to keep track of the steps and keeping them moving. Yeah,
so we implemented this program last year. It is an American Diabetes Association program, and they worked with the University of Iowa hospitals, education, dietitians, nurses, And so this program is a 1-hour program. And so what we do is we go into the school system. It's for third graders, third and fourth grade. We chose here in Muscatine due to the curriculum that they have.
Sure.
Is third grade. So they learn about diabetes, type 1 and type 2. They learn about the myths of diabetes, so that they can't catch it from a friend.
Right.
And they learn that with type 1 diabetes that your pancreas doesn't work, so you have to take insulin. Type 2 diabetes, they learn about how lifestyle change, they can prevent developing
100%.
type 2 diabetes. Because unfortunately, youth, are you ready for this, are being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. So we actually have youth in the school system in Muscatine County with type 2 diabetes. So this program is very important, and so we talk about nutrition.
Sure.
So we go through the My Plate, and they learn about the 5 food groups. Then we talk about exercise.
Yep.
How do they relate putting the food in their bodies? They need food for energy,
Right.
to move around and do things, but then the exercise, so the amount of food that they put in, what kind of exercise needs to be done to run those calories off? So we play the My Plate relay. So we take the kids through, one group has higher calories and the other one has lower calories.
Sure.
And so we're able to talk with the kids after that, because definitely one group gets done earlier.
Right.
And with third graders, I think it's a competition. It's a relay. They want to win.
Of course.
So we're able to relate that.
Sure.
And so last year, I've got some numbers here I want to share real quick.
Yeah, please.
So last year we had 365 students that
Okay.
were third graders, and 35 students chose to do what we added to the program was a step tracking program. And so the kids were given a pedometer in the gift bag that they get with some other information.
Sure.
And so we wanted to go ahead and encourage activity. And so it was totally voluntary. So we had 35 students that participated, and they walked over 2,278,000 steps,
Wow.
which equaled 1,139 miles. So they almost made it to Disney World, is what we kind of talked about.
That is great.
Okay, so these numbers have just blown me away.
Yeah.
This week I've picked up the forms, and so our program started March 25th, and it is run for 4 weeks. And so we had all 7 schools participate. We currently have 92 students.
Wow.
Are you ready for this number?
I'm
92
ready.
students, okay, that have participated out of 373, 4,572,986 steps.
That's a lot of steps. My Fitbit
They doubled
would've-
it. They
yeah.
almost doubled it from last year.
My Fitbit would have exploded. I mean, I felt good when I had 20,000 steps last Saturday. 4 million steps between 92 students.
Yep.
And in just over the course of a year, you went from 35 students participating with the pedometer to 92. That's fantastic.
Well, what we did this year, the nurses, last year's program, they had a clip-on pedometer, which
Sure.
Third graders are excited to get
Oh, yeah.
the pedometer.
That's awesome, right?
And so the nurses asked us to get some sort of wrist pedometer. So
great.
we
Makes sense.
invested in that, and we have community partners that help us with our program.
Sure.
The Community Foundation of Greater Muscatine, H&I Charitable Foundation, and United Way of Muscatine helps us with the program.
I was going to say, looking at the pictures and seeing the bracelets, I mean, I'm wearing a Fitbit right now. I never thought I would be the type to, because I like watches, regular watches, I guess, but I also want to know what especially on the weight loss journey that I've been on. So, right, it makes total sense that it's a great way to motivate third and fourth graders. And of course, they can use that competitive spirit, right, to have success. In 4 million steps is unbelievable. I mean, you have to feel so good about what you've been able to do in the schools and getting that education started. And it seems like, Kim, that third and fourth grade, those formative years still, for sure, right? Kids are sponges, they're soaking it all up. So makes absolute sense that you're in the classroom. I just don't know how you find time for all of it. You must have a clone somewhere that's doing half of the work for you, because this is a lot to manage an entire event and all the logistics with it, even if it is run smoothly. I mean, you have it down to a T, but then everything else, from the support groups to the education in the classroom, and then to working with, and again, great pictures from previous years, to working with these businesses. And I want to segue and recognize the sponsors that are on your website. And we can go back to the website again, which is mdpiowa.org. The Muscatine Diabetes Walk is a week from today, Friday, May 3rd. Last year it was on May 4th. And the kind of theme was May the 4th be with you.
Mm-hmm.
May 4th is a Saturday this year, so the walk is May 3rd. So hopefully you don't lose any Star Wars fans.
No,
right?
no, I don't think we will.
Although they'd probably want to celebrate early. Talk about the support from the community with respects to the folks that are on the screen. I'm sure some of them have been with you since the Muscatine Diabetes Walk was formed, but just the ability for you to reach out to them and to know that they've got your back, so to speak. It's great, right?
You can see our community partners here on the screen. We call them our partners because when a community wants to reduce diabetes, the risk of diabetes, we all work together. And so as you can see here on the screen, we've got amazing partners that have been with us. I'll let you look at the names here because I can't see all the names. So
yeah, no.
And then as Ryan scrolls down here, one thing that we are very, very proud of, the Healthiest State Initiative.
Yep.
I don't know a lot of people if you follow that organization, but it is amazing what they're doing for the state of Iowa. Unfortunately, Iowa ranks number 4 in the highest of obesity percentage at 36.4%.
Wow.
A lot of states across the United States have increased, so Iowa's not alone. But this organization, the Healthiest State Initiative, is doing amazing work to bring awareness, and they have endorsed our walk. So the past 4 years, they have endorsed the Muscatine Diabetes Walk because we're giving back, we're helping individuals. It's not only supporting individuals that live with diabetes, but we're adding the awareness of activity level. It's a 1.5-mile walk. It's a beautiful park, but just to get that activity in your daily routine. If you're diagnosed with prediabetes, you're in that range of if you don't make a lifestyle change, you probably are going to get diabetes. And once you're diagnosed with diabetes, it doesn't go away. You may put it in remission, but if you don't maintain your lifestyle, healthy eating, activity, you're going to have complications down the road. And in individuals that live with type 1 diabetes, activity is very, very important as well to help maintain your A1C numbers, your blood sugars, everything. Everyone should live with like they have diabetes because it's about eating healthy. It's activity, just maintaining everything in the right places.
And that's a good thing to note, right? Even as they get closer and closer to the technology and perhaps that artificial pancreas, that still doesn't mean that we get to the point where the artificial pancreas is real, and then that sort of alleviates the type 1. But it doesn't mean that everybody can just become inactive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, it's all in how you manage this, and that's where when you're at the walk a week from today, May 3rd, whether you just show up to spectate or you sponsor some walkers or a team or you create a team between now and then and participate for the first time, you get the sense of community that's there.
That is correct.
In more ways than one. And there's people, again, in just my short time being involved, there's people that I see annually, and they really are proud to be there, and the teams have grown. I mean, you mentioned Unity Point Health has 188 members on their team. That's impressive. It's going to be a great day for sure. It's just crazy to think because I know how quickly time goes by, but I feel like it was just a month or two ago that I was there, right? That I was there on stage, you know what I mean?
There you are, right there.
With our pal John Glenn providing sound and music and 100 pounds heavier. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't cease to amaze me. I mean, how quickly time goes on as we progress. But, yeah, this is going to be a great event. All we can do is hope for the best for the weather, but we know that regardless, rain or shine,
that is true.
The folks will be there. The walkers will be there. The great shirts will be there.
And I want to thank you. See a lot of the red shirts. I want to thank Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee has been a partner with the initiative here in Muscatine when we were with JDRF, along with our diabetes project here, and supporting awareness on diabetes. And you do an amazing job. Bring in about 12 volunteers. They help manage our refreshment zone. Our refreshment zone is trying to have healthier options there, along with certain carb counts and stuff like that. So we appreciate what Hy-Vee does at the walk, and they've been a wonderful partner for many, many years. And one thing I want to let people know as well, we close the park down. So the reason why we close the park down is we want to protect our walkers, so traffic in and out is stopped. We've worked with Muscabus, and you can park at the high school parking lot on Cedar Street, and we have the shuttle bus that starts at 5:20 that will start shuttling people back and forth from the high school over
Absolutely.
to the park. And we do just ask that you respect the neighbors, the businesses that are open in the area during the walk. They're very supportive of the walk, the community event, but we also just want to appreciate they are open and they have customers to serve as well. So
Yeah, just a heads up that it's shut down for a good reason.
yes.
It was weird last year because it was the first year that I didn't arrive to the walk on a golf cart. I was in my vehicle, and it's always the same. I think it's sheriff's deputy, right?
Yeah, Bill Hilger.
It's always Bill, and Bill was like, and I was like, oh, I gotta MC it, and he was like, all right, you can go, but that's it. I'm like, all right, thanks, Bill. I'm not trying to say he made an exception for me, but I was like, I gotta be there. So.
Yeah, I think you're on the gate list. I think I have your name on there.
On the gate list.
Yeah.
I've arrived. All right. Please go to mdpiowa.org to learn more. The Muscatine Diabetes Walk is next Friday, May 3rd at Discovery Park. It's easy to get signed up. You can support a team. You can do it all online. You can get the Google document, and just please know that this is an organization that is all about helping folks throughout Muscatine County, from the support group to getting into the schools. Kim, you do a wonderful job, and I look forward to seeing you in 1 week from today. All right.
Thank you, Tony.
You're wonderful. You really are. You do a great job, and it's going to be a good event, that's for sure. All right, let's go to the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam, and we'll get ready to talk to Jim Simmons in just a minute. Hey, look at this, right? We're also a week away from Cinco de Mayo, and if you're trying to get a head start on making some guacamole, everything that you need for some guacamole is right there, from avocados to tomatoes, garlic. Maybe you're trying to keep a vampire away from the house. There's a bunch of garlic there. I always get nervous with the avocados. Like, I don't want to create the domino effect off of there. I was doing some online shopping a week ago, and one of our customers had some avocados on their list, and I feel like over the time that I've been at Hy-Vee, I know how to pick a good avocado now. So I made some good choices. Ryan, listen to me bragging about my avocado picking skills. I could go on. But yeah, doesn't guacamole sound good, right? Oh my goodness. People have different approaches to it. You do lime, you do lemon, you go in salt, a little bit of salt in the guacamole. Do you want a spicy guacamole, Ryan? Jalapenos? No, me neither. I don't like eating things that make me sweat. Like, you ever have something that's spicy? And I've had a spicy guacamole where you get like sweat under your eyes. I don't even know how that happens, but what I can tell you is that I don't want to have something that's going to cause me to sweat. So I will take a mild guacamole in preparation for Cinco de Mayo, which again is next week. Okay, so we'll send Cody. It's going to be easy today, pal. It's National Pretzel Day. We'll send the cart cam to the frozen food department. Get me a box of pretzels. All right, the biggest box of pretzels you can find. Jim Simmons is sitting down, and I want to get your take on this, and we'll go to Cody in a second with the car cam. Are you a pretzel guy? You like a pretzel?
You know,
You're not a pretzel
I do,
guy.
but
I see the hesitation.
I like the Dots pretzels really well.
Okay.
You know, just something with a little flavor.
Yeah. Are you going to
but-
go pretzel and cheese or mustard?
No, I just eat pretzels. Now the pretzel bread, oh yeah,
Oh.
I'm all over that.
Oh, so in the same regards, would you go with a pretzel bun then for a burger? Potentially.
Probably not, because I'm so hooked on the Hawaiian rolls right now.
You like the sweet? Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the
I
ones
get it.
Jake make back there
They're
are
good.
amazing.
They're good.
But
See, my
I
thing
like
is,
different stuff.
If I'm gonna eat, I've been watching the carbs this week. I've lost 11 pounds. I feel good. It's National Pretzel Day. I want the biggest pretzel I can find. Nacho cheese or
Yeah.
beer cheese or maybe even like a Boji's mustard.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, you're
my
talking about a
goodness.
breaded pretzel, like.
Yes.
You know, when you said, "Are you a pretzel fan?" I'm thinking just normal pretzels, you know,
Oh,
hard,
yeah.
you know.
Hey,
so
like
it
the chip
depends
aisle.
on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was thinking differently there, but I do like a breaded pretzel, yes,
Good.
and I dip it in cheese. Oh yeah, dude, I'm
the
all over
best.
anything I can dip in cheese. I can eat.
like
I
that.
even eat broccoli. Right?
And what about cauliflower? I don't know. Brussels
Cheese.
sprouts and cheese.
Cheese. I'm on it.
All right.
Brussels
so
sprouts. Nothing helps Brussels
No,
sprouts.
They taste like cabbage. Look at the size of that box of pretzels that Cody found with the help of Chris Albright in the frozen section. That is what I'm talking about. That is
Yep.
a monster box of super pretzel, soft pretzels. Perfect. There's 25 of them in there. Perfect
Yeah, that's a
for
lot.
any occasion. Celebrate National Pretzel Day responsibly, for sure. All right.
Responsibly.
Well, look at the size of that. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Holy
You want to talk
smokes.
about not keto friendly?
That.
All carbs. That has got to
What
be
is
the
that?
world's biggest pretzel. That's what Ryan Broderson does. He Googles world's biggest pretzel.
Is that
on
really
a-
pretzel bread though, like a
Oh my
pretzel, or is
gosh,
it just
look at the
bread,
size
or
of that thing.
that thing's monstrous.
Holy moly. All right, so this is one of those Fridays where it's going to be busy in the store. The
Yep.
weather is cooperating. We've got this fuel saver going on.
Yep.
I want to start there. The price of gas, the attitude for some people is, it is what it is. I can't control it. And all I say on this show every day is, you have the power to control the price of gas.
Yes.
When you shop at Hy-Vee. Nowhere else can you go and get a cart full of groceries and then drive out to the gas station and the price gets lower.
Yes.
And whether it's $2.74, $2.75, there's places in California, and this is one of those days I'm glad I don't live in California. It's over $4 a gallon.
One of those days, I thought that was every day.
Well, I mean, I would trade the snow. But when we look at things like the Fuel Saver Flyer each week,
Yep.
and it's not anything impractical, right? This is all
No.
stuff that folks could use. I love the dessert pizza idea,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They're making that fresh, and that's 25 cents off per gallon
Yeah.
on something that is absolutely delicious. Do you have any personal favorites, thank you, Cody, out of that list of dessert pizzas?
Well, I'm more of the traditional guy,
Sure.
the cinnamon. I
Yeah.
really like that. That's my go-to. So that's definitely what I would be all over.
But think about it, $9.99 and 25 cents off per gallon.
Yeah.
I mean, that dessert pizza, it's going to taste good, and it's going to lower the price at the pump.
Yeah,
It's-
25 cents, dude.
It's
That's a
big
ton.
deal. It really is, and it
I-
adds up quick. Ryan, let's go to the other side of that, and then I want to go to the fuel saver.
Look
with,
at that. Those are a ton of good fuel saver deals
I know,
there.
and we do the math on the show, and
Yeah.
I mean, the average with the fuel saver flyer that you could save if you bought everything on there is anywhere between like 50 cents to $1 off per gallon. So
Yeah.
from things in wine and spirits like Svedka vodka to the Hawaiian sliders and the salmon
The
burgers.
salmon burgers are amazing, people. I mean,
Healthy.
this
Yeah.
is burger time of the year.
Yep, it really is. And when you talk about seafood and something that's easy, if you're pressed for time, everybody's
Yeah.
got time to. I mean, it just kind of has to kiss both sides of a grill or a grill pan.
It does
You're
not
good to
get
go.
healthier than that.
Yeah,
Right?
really good
That's
stuff.
some good stuff
The
right there.
veggie hula bowls are fun, right? I'm
Yep.
never going to have time to put all of that stuff together. First of all, I don't know if I'm ever going to include radishes in anything.
Oh,
But
I
if
like radishes.
If I buy it in a hula bowl like that,
Yeah.
I'll go with some radishes. That's
I got-
fine.
Radishes and onions are about the only two things I eat that are vegetables. So,
Really?
I love those things. Cucumbers, I like cucumbers
Yeah,
on
those
salads and different things like that. But
So,
celery, carrots.
Yeah, check this out.
ooh.
And then the Chinese deal is almost too good to be true. $3.99 for 3 egg rolls and 3 crab rangoon and a 10-cent fuel saver. You gotta love that. All right, Ryan. So we also have this: spend $50, get 25 cents off
Yes.
per gallon. That's today and tomorrow, and that's an easy way. I saw a guy as I was walking into the store this morning at 7:40. They had a cart full of stuff, and I was just trying to do the math in my head, and I thought he's got at least 60 cents off right there.
Yeah.
And it was a customer that I know, and they were absolutely here to beat the rush and to do that. So when folks come in on a day like this and tomorrow, it's so easy to have the savings add up.
Yes,
I mean, we
it
talk
is.
about this all the time, but it really can make a difference, especially when you talk about, in my house, on average, $150, we could do that easily.
Yes.
And
And
75
check
cents
it
off
out.
a
I mean, to get to the $50, right?
Right.
You got chicken breast right over there for $5.99 with a 10-cent fuel saver.
Yep.
You're on your way and you're going to have 60 cents easy. You know, this is so easy. This is so simple. It just doesn't get any easier. And then on top of it, we are putting fuel savers everywhere in our store. I just went through and tagged down 800 items throughout the store. By the end of next week, I'll have another 1,000.
Wow.
And that'll be on all things you buy, whether it's a lot of Hy-Vee items. I mean, it's going to be so many Hy-Vee items with fuel savers by the end of next week.
That's
All my
great.
Lomar items, which is specialty foods. We're just going crazy. We're gonna wind it up, and we're gonna have a ton of it. We're gonna have a ton of savings in our store. We got a ton of values right now. When you walk the store, you got to just check it out and just read my signs. You're gonna,
Yeah.
didn't know that.
I love
I will save myself some time.
the wall of Gatorade
Yep.
near the CBI location when you walk in. The sign says it will save you time because it's the same price as any
Yep.
other place in Muscatine. And you don't have. That's the thing. Sometimes people feel like, well, I can go to this store for this,
Yep.
and I got to go to this store for that. And with Hy-Vee, you don't have to do any of
Yeah,
that.
I'm doing
it's all here.
everything in our power to make
Sure.
sure. I don't care if it's milk and eggs. We're working hard on bread the same way.
Sure.
And I'm really into fuel saver right now. I've asked my team to really do a great job with that and just put them everywhere. And that's what we're doing. And It's fun, actually. It's
well,
kind of cool.
It's fun, and it's just true. I mean, I'm here every day, and I see it. So when people try and tell me that, well, Hy-Vee is expensive, I'm like, no, it's not. Show me where. I'll walk you through the store and show you that that's not true.
Yeah, I love it.
We pay attention so much that it's.
I mean,
you and I both know that it's not true.
You grab our ad, nobody's touching that.
Right.
I mean, when you look at pop prices, because everybody's really price sensitive on pop. Mm-hmm. Well, my biggest competitors, one of them don't even carry it, and two, the other one don't even match ads.
Right.
So I'm just telling you, we're doing everything we can. I really am happy with what we're doing in our store.
Making a conscious effort, and again, if you want to save money on the gas pump, and if you're going to be traveling anytime soon, I think about Memorial Day and summer vacations on the way. And again, whether or not the price of gas is there, it doesn't matter when you're at a place like Hy-Vee and you can swipe the Fuel Saver card and then the price goes down at the pump. It's just
I hope gas
magical.
goes down, to be honest with you.
Of
It's
course.
been kind of flat here, so I'm hoping it starts to drop. I don't know what's going to happen, but if it does, I love free gas. So that I like giving people that opportunity.
Absolutely.
So I hope it does go down.
There's two things I want to mention before you split. These food service coupons are a lot of fun. We've got the coupons and the flyers on the spindle when people walk inside the store. They can grab a Fuel Saver flyer, they can grab a bakery flyer this week, and then these delicious deals that are good. They started on Wednesday, they're good through Tuesday. That one in particular, you can see it, folks. It says good through Labor Day. So that means whenever you go over to the kitchen and you say, I need a half pound of spring salad or macaroni salad or rotini salad, all the ones listed there, $2.99.
Yeah.
Per pound. I mean,
through Labor Day.
That's a fantastic.
Yeah, we're going to kill it
price
all summer. That's what we're going to do.
I'm never going to make my own rotini salad, but you know what I am going to do? I'm going to buy it from Hy-Vee and disguise it as my own.
Yeah, $2.99 a pound.
Put it in the Tupperware container.
We were sitting in the office and we were just talking about this, and I said, you know what? I'm going to own this. We're going to own this as a store. And at $2.99 a pound, there's nobody touching that.
Yeah,
I mean,
hot.
nobody. You cannot go anywhere and get that price. I mean, it's ridiculous. And we got it in all sizes. We got it already hand packed. You don't want to step up to the counter. You just want to go get it. Go get it.
Sure.
We got it. We'll have it very well signed by next week.
Yep.
We got some good signage coming for that. So I'm pumped about this. This is going to be a great summer promotion, and I don't want you to hesitate. You know where you can go to get it all summer long through Labor Day.
I just like those coupons, and the one that I keep saying that I'm going to use is the $10 for
Ribs.
a full rack of ribs.
Oh, yeah.
So then you get a thing of one of the side salads, and for less than $15, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible if you think about it. Look at that, $10, normally $14.99. Use the coupon. I work here. I'll use the coupon.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's a great deal. They're smoking the ribs every day. We get the wood for the smoker locally. Shout out to our friends with Lovett's Tree Service. It's nice. They cut down a tree. They bring us wood. I think that's super cool,
isn't
right?
that cool? Yes.
The local touch.
Yes,
and all those coupons are just great, whether it's breakfast, lunch, salad bar, whatever the case may be.
That's the first time I'd seen those. When I saw the ribs, I go, oh,
yeah,
baby.
right. You know what you're doing for dinner. Right?
Yes, I'm taking care of that one. That's going to be a good one.
Kim Beckman had that idea, and we got it done, and it's back to back. One set of coupons and deals for this week, and then the other one will start May 1st.
And Burger Tuesdays, don't forget about that, folks. That you can get burger over there, any burger, and unlimited fries and taters for $8.
$8 every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. I don't understand how you wouldn't be here every Tuesday. Just get it and take it home. I don't care. Makes no difference to me. That is a great deal. And then Thursday night dinners, Monday and Thursdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays. You shouldn't eat anywhere else. Yeah. I mean, it's great food. It is our burgers are the best in town. I'll just say it. They're
so we
fantastic.
got Cody at the front of the store near the Hy-Vee Floral Shop. He's showing you the spindle rack with the flyers, right? So there's the coupon for the food service deals. Fuel Saver flyers on the other side of that, and then the bakery flyer. So it's all right there. Grab it, save.
The thing about those is that's in-store only.
Yes,
you're not going to see that in a paper. You're not going to see that anywhere else. You're going to come in and just check it out. You already have your ad in the paper. So when you come in, grab these flyers too, because they're just going to save you money and help you earn some Fuel Saver discounts. It's just awesome, and people have really loved it.
Yes.
I mean, how many do we? I mean, you see it, Tony. You put these things together for us. We go through that rack every day. People coming in, grabbing them, taking off with them. It's just a great deal.
Jose and everybody have to restock it. It
Absolutely.
keeps them busy, which
yes,
is good.
It does.
And there's only good deals on there. The last thing I'll mention, graduation cakes in the bakery.
Yep.
So your two kids have gone through this, the high school graduation, and the importance of planning a good party. And I'm assuming that both of those cakes came from Hy-Vee.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's nice to just have this flyer that we have, because for someone like myself that had ordered their own 30th birthday cake 5 years ago, I got the biggest cake that was offered. I had leftover cake for 2 weeks.
Yep.
So I know now that when I look at something like this,
Yes.
I can determine whether it's based on the amount of people that you're trying to serve or if you just kind of know the size. But talk about the fact that graduation cakes are just going to be flying out of here.
This is a great. We make it easy.
Yes.
Right. Just come tell us what you want.
Yep.
We'll make it happen. You mentioned my kids. Mitch did have a cake,
Sure.
and it was awesome. It was amazing and fantastic. But my daughter, we did cupcakes.
Oh, sweet.
And we had like flavors. You saw that flyer. We had flavors listed down below, and that's what we did for cupcakes.
That's super
So if you
cool.
want to do cupcakes, because we found out it was easier.
Sure.
You didn't have to cut the cake. The cupcakes. We had a cake there to say congratulations and everything. It was a
Sure.
little bit smaller, but then we had the cupcakes and it was so great. It worked out so good, and then we could freeze them and eat them later. Oh, it was so great. We had way too many, and I loved it. It was so
Leftover
good.
cupcakes and cake is not a bad thing.
No, it wasn't.
It is nice, and there's some of the cakes right there. I love how, listen, for somebody like myself, if I had a senior, which I don't, but if I had a senior in high school that was at Muscatine or L&M or Durant or West Liberty, we can do every color, every school logo, every style. I love the different tier ones that you're looking at right there. And the decorators, Jody and Jackie and Lainey, they do a fantastic job. On May 7th on this show in the morning, we're going to talk to, I think, Jody and Jackie. And Jody wants to decorate a cake as she's sitting here.
Oh, that'd be neat.
Which I think is a great idea. It takes them some time, but they are so talented.
Yeah, they are. Very.
They make every little rose and thing that you're looking at when you see pictures or video like that. That's not something that's frozen and they're putting on there. They're doing it with the icing in the bag.
Yeah,
and
they're spinning around.
Right. I think Jody's going to try and teach me how to do a rose or something.
Oh,
I'm okay with not learning how to do that because they're so good at it.
Yeah.
They do it every day.
So fast.
Oh, yeah.
They go from nothing to a rose in, seriously, 10 seconds. It's just super cool to watch.
It's a good time of year for sure.
Yeah.
We're getting a spring, which is nice. I appreciate that weather-wise, that we're not just going straight into summer.
Yeah.
And we know that these graduation parties are going to be a thing, right? So whether
That's
it's
right.
the cake or the catering, a meal. I love the idea. Somebody last year had a graduation party where they just had Hy-Vee Chinese, right? That's exciting to me. You can see Jackie back there and just some cakes that are ready to go. Say it's Ryan's birthday and you forgot it was Ryan's birthday. You grab one of those, they can write Ryan's name on it. Looks like you never forgot.
Yeah.
How many times have I had to get the, hey, honey, sorry I said something stupid, red velvet cake in my life from Hy-Vee? 7 times if you're playing along at home. I've walked over there and I've gone, I need one of those red velvet cakes and can you ice on there? I will stop saying stuff that gets me in trouble. And then, the wedding cakes, right? Oh, man.
'Tis the season. This is a huge season for wedding cakes through the summer. And everybody, people get married all year round. And you got to think of us. Lainey does a lot of those at night in the evenings, when we're not quite as crazy with orders. Mm-hmm. And Lainey is just amazing.
Yeah.
And the things she can do and the wedding cakes she does, oh my goodness. I'm telling you, if you need a wedding cake, and the other thing is we're priced right.
I was just going to say, these are like magazine-esque cakes that are not going to have sticker shock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not.
It's one thing to have have some people over there in the bakery that are that skilled, but then you don't get the sticker shock from the price.
Right.
So that's nice to have.
Yes, and it's that way not only there but in the floral shop.
Yep.
It's that we have great prices on those areas in those areas for that you would have to go to a specialty shop and pay so much more for.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of that team and the different things we can do.
Well, and you've been with Hy-Vee for just a couple of years, and you want people to have a good experience, right?
Yeah.
And you want Hy-Vee to be, Hy-Vee can be something for everybody, right? There's people that come in here every day that just have breakfast and socialize.
Yeah.
Then there's people that are here with their kids several times a week. I see them now, I know them, and they're getting stuff that they need, and they love that the kids can have. I can't tell you, and it's, again, I'm not patting myself on the back, but the free produce for kids in the produce section,
super cool.
It's just the little things that people appreciate. The interaction with a human being at a cash register.
Yeah.
Right? Not having to check yourself out. Sorry. Yeah. I'd much rather. I'm already putting stuff in my cart. You don't have to do that, by the way, either. We can shop your groceries and deliver them to you.
Yeah.
But you come here because it's a social experience, and then you have that interaction, that personal touch with our team up front, and It's just everybody's all in, that's for sure.
Oh, that's
right?
good
And we had the
stuff.
Easter Bunny the other day.
Yeah, we just do fun things like this,
Yes, absolutely.
Our store can be fun all day long because, especially if you have kids. I mean, heck, you mentioned the fruit. Go
Right.
get a piece of cheese. Go get a cookie. Get a sucker on your way out.
Yep.
I mean, there's all kinds of things to be done. So
Grab a balloon too. I mean, the
absolutely.
offerings for the kids. It's a good place to be. Just this morning and like every Friday, we have about 20 people that walk over from All Steel to get coffee at Starbucks.
Absolutely.
And,
yes.
Tammy Drawbaugh is one of them, and they're just a
Great
great group,
group.
right? And they love it
yes.
because they always beat. I don't have a Starbucks because guess what? They beat me to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't get in line with 25 people. I got to get back here to start a show.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. This place is a hub for sure, and in addition to that, low price leader for sure. You just you got to know where to look sometimes. And there's the Olive Bar, and there's Renee. Hi, Renee. She's got a big old bottle of Tito's over there. Is that a floating
that's
bottle
kinda
of
cool.
Tito's?
That's
What's
something
happening?
new.
Look at that. I like
I
that.
don't know what she's doing
That's a
there.
super cool display. She's like
Yeah.
making a little drink that you can mix in some olives, and that's fantastic. All right, Cody, look at there's just I mean, this is it, right? We're in the weekend. This is going to be a fun day. Seems like the weather is going to cooperate. The garden center looks great.
Yes,
every
it does.
day I go, I'm going to walk out to the garden center, and then something comes up.
Yeah,
Today's the day I'm going out there to get some great pictures. And then selfishly, I'm moving in June, and I got a deck on the new house. I need some new outdoor furniture.
Dude, we got that.
We have so much stuff
Yes.
for the outdoors. Again, maybe you don't think about Hy-Vee for that, and I love how aggressive you're being with the grills and everything. If people find it for cheaper, we're going to match them and save them even
5%.
more money.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna do that. We're gonna sell this stuff. I need to sell it, so
Yeah.
we're just going to be the right price. You find it anywhere cheaper, we'll beat it by 5%. I said
absolutely
it.
fantastic.
I put it in the paper. There's a tons of things out there right now you can go take advantage of. The grill's the same way. I will beat it by 5%. And plus, I think we're already pretty aggressive on price, so I don't
yes.
think you're going to find
Yeah.
things out there cheaper. You want a lot of stuff? Come on in. We'll make a deal.
Yeah.
Had a
make
group
it-
come in the other day and they needed 50 chairs. I made them a deal.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
love it.
We need to sell this stuff.
What if I need a deal? Does that count?
Me and you just got to talk on
All
what you're
right.
buying. We'll
Yes.
figure
I
this
need
out.
17 umbrellas.
Okay.
All right.
We
Good.
got you. We'll talk about it.
It's not just limited to customers. Employees can get
No,
in on the action.
I'm talking to anybody and everybody right now.
What about a deal on pretzels? Could I get several boxes?
The pretzels, I sell those every day.
Okay, so I could buy two and get both. That's the promotion
Yes,
for me.
yes.
Nice.
Buy
All
two,
right.
get them
buy
both.
Buy two, get
Yep,
both.
I like that.
That's the employee price plan at Hy-Vee. All right.
The thing people don't understand sometimes,
Yeah.
I think, is we pay the same price.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
I mean,
Yep,
it's not like we do
absolutely.
anything. I don't get a discount.
You don't have a magic card.
No.
there is
This
no
is
such
it. So
thing.
that's why it's important to us to make sure we do the right things. So.
Well, I mean, anymore with how things are, and the fact that people are price sensitive. If you can have it all in one location, and the best service from the nicest people that are your friends and neighbors,
Absolutely.
and have kids that go to school with your kids and coach teams and volunteer.
Yep.
It's great. There's
Yes.
a good sense in this building, and people are ready to take care of you. So come and see us today, tomorrow, and get that fuel saver out.
Absolutely.
It's great.
Do it.
Then make sure you download the Hy-Vee app so you keep an eye on where you're at with the fuel saver. And and I know that you can redeem the fuel saver at other gas stations, but remember, the last thing I'll say is when you pump 10 gallons of gas or more at Hy-Vee Gas and you go inside the store, they put 5 cents back up. So they're going to scan your fuel saver and deduct whatever you had,
Yes.
and then they're putting 5 cents back onto it.
Yep. And
That is the best.
And they do it with a smile on their face.
Yes, they do.
I love that team out there.
Yes,
you know
they
what?
do.
We've said this before. We don't have the best gas station.
Sure.
Our facility's old. We'll have a new one sometime. I've been working hard on this.
Yeah.
But I have the best people.
Yep.
And there's nobody in town that has better people in a gas station than we do. So please take advantage of that 10-gallon thing. Go inside, get another nickel, start your fuel saver off the right way, and roll with it.
All you have to do is travel out of town and walk into a gas station, and you'll know and you'll appreciate the service that you get at
Yep.
the Hy-Vee gas station here. And I will say that when we were going to the Wisconsin Dells, had to make a pit stop, bathroom break. I purposely made a pit stop, bathroom break at the Hy-Vee gas in Dubuque. And guess what? Their customer service just as good as here.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
My wife
Yep.
was like, "Did you really just purposely?" And I said, "You're absolutely right. I did. Where else are we going to stop that I know they're going to have nice, clean bathrooms and
Yep.
great service?"
Yep.
And guess what? My wife got one of the deli wraps. Just like, you know what I mean? It makes total sense. And
Yeah.
somehow Terry Truitt And Paula and Randy and everybody at Hy-Vee Gas, they just know everybody's name.
It's crazy.
I don't know how they do it. I've stood out there and listened to 15 people walk in, and Terry and Randy say hi to each and every one of them by their name.
Yeah. It's
There's
like
people
I have,
that I see here every day. I still don't know their name. I don't know that person's name right there.
Yeah.
It's Skylar. I'm kidding. I know Skylar's name. But they're so
Dude, he
good
works
at it,
for
right?
us.
They're so good at it. You,
Yeah,
you
they
and
are.
I know this. I mean,
You know, I always say it's like having 5 Phil Schliessmans out there.
Yeah,
because Phil
absolutely.
knows everybody's
Yep.
name. If
Yep.
I'm struggling with the name, Phil, what's that person's name? And he'll just tell me.
knows
And then
it.
he tells me who their kids are and who they're married to and their grandma and grandpa. It's just insane.
He pulls
It's
out
like-
the little book on him.
Oh, it
Here's-
is
here's
so.
all the
There he
notes.
is. I love
Yeah,
the dude. He
Phil's
is
a
like,
good guy.
he's my savior. He
Yeah.
takes care of everything.
He's bailed me out too a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Because I got this thing where I know somebody's name, but sometimes I just need to have it told back to me so I don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
It's a thing. All right, we'll get Jim out of here and come see us for this fuel saver. You're definitely going to have an opportunity to save today and tomorrow, $50, 25 cents off, but you'll save more than that because of the thousands of items in the store. And as Jim said, next week another 1,000
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch.
more items will have fuel savers on them. It's great. And a week from today, Hy-Vee, big presence at the Muscatine Diabetes Walk. That's
Yes,
been an
be
important
there.
thing for you since you've been in town 6
Yes.
years now. And Kim just
It's-
told us that there's 188 folks on the Unity Point Health team. So
Isn't
it's
that
a great event, right?
Yeah, Unity Point was great last year too. They're just we have so many
Unbelievable.
great teams out
Yeah.
there. It is, and even if you're not on a team, just come out and walk with us.
Yeah.
Right? Come on. I mean, it's just a great
You'll make
event.
friends
Everybody
quickly.
needs to walk.
Yes, you're right.
all
We
of us,
do. Can
you
I
know?
give you my Fitbit this year? Will you wear it for me?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Look at that. You know, because I have the announcer duties. I can't abandon my post.
Yeah. I'll do that for you.
All right. I can put my Fitbit on one of the dogs that's there, right? Listen, I DJ'd L&M's prom the other night. I handed my Fitbit to one of the kids. I said, "You're out there dancing. Get some steps for me."
I don't think that's how
I ain't
that's
got no
supposed to work.
shame. That's fine.
That's awesome.
What am I at for right now? 2,792 steps. All right, we got to wrap this show up so I can get some steps in and get some power walking around the store. Thank you for your time. I appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you very
and
much,
happy
Tony.
National Pretzel Day, everybody. All right, let's come back to yours truly. Hello, friends. It is National Pretzel Day. It's Arbor Day, of course. Arbor Day celebrated today on the 26th of April. In addition to that, it's Kids and Pets Day. Do your kids love your pets? Do your kids tolerate your pets? My kids, they like our dog, Archie. He's a puggle. He's good with the baby. He knows not to mess around with the baby girl, and we appreciate Archie. As much as I want to have a corgi, and I could buy a corgi right now, I could get a corgi. I don't want to have 2 dogs. I don't think we're ready to have the house with 3 kids and 2 dogs. I don't want that, so we'll have Archie. And until we don't have Archie, and then we'll get the corgi that I've always wanted. It's also Hairball Awareness Day. Speaking of your pets, this is why I don't have cats, because Hairball, I will never have a cat, except for that one time when I came home from work 4 years ago and there was a cat in my house. Surprise! And then the cat was gone to another home. Hairball, I can't do the hairball thing. I can't. Now, that being said, our dog has hacked up and puked randomly, and you know what all dogs do. Sometimes you're like, I don't know what you're doing. But no hairballs. It's also National Help a Horse Day. Will you help a horse at some point? And it's Richter Scale Day. I guess the Richter scale must have been invented on this day. Hey, it's all true. You can see it on the screen for yourself. The only thing I left out was that it's National Dissertation Day. We have enough of the Ryan Broderson dissertations after every show here. It's a whole thing. And then National South Dakota Day, Mike Snook. Happy National South Dakota Day. You look like a South Dakotian. It's a compliment. You're the best. You're only marvelous. All right. I've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to that was on my list. I will remind you again of 2 things happening this weekend, and then we'll get to the team staffing job board and maybe the Salvation Army dinner. Tomorrow, the 27th, is Rebuilding Together Day. Across the country, Rebuilding Together affiliates will be doing projects in their communities. That includes Rebuilding Together of Muscatine County, with Frank Iliff and the crew having 9 projects. Several of those are putting wheelchair ramps onto houses to make them accessible, modifying bathrooms for our elderly folks to be able to stay in their homes, and they could still use some volunteers. Show up at 1424B Hauser Street. You can see the sign right there between 7 and 7:30. It's a big deal. And then on Sunday, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the special what am I trying to say here? Hold on. The special needs Easter egg hunt. There we go. Sorry, I had a little slip of the tongue. The special needs Easter egg hunt is this Sunday starting at 2 p.m. at the Rockin' Boots Ranch. That is open and free to any families with special needs children. It's a great atmosphere. 4,000 eggs are stuffed with goodies and ready to go. Muscatine County Sheriff's Office will be there. Ponies Are Us has pony rides. And again, as they said yesterday, apparently there's a pony named Hercules that I could go for a ride on, which I feel nervous for Hercules. But if they insist, I may have to be there. 4,000 eggs with the Muscatine Special Needs Easter Egg Hunt. Thanks again to Jenny Fanning Heath and Kathy Smith and everybody associated with that event. And of course, 1 week away from the Muscatine Diabetes Walk, May 3rd, 1 week from today, Discovery Park. Get signed up for that. Hello, my friend. How are you? And check out the website, the newly revamped website, if you want to get signed up, mdpiowa.org, for everything connected to the Muscatine Diabetes Walk. This is literally a giant box of pretzels. Just for the scale, I mean, you can see I have a big head, but this is bigger than my head, which not a lot of things are. I wear a size 8 hat. It's because I got all the brains up there, right? I got pretzels on my brain. Woohoo! What are the carbs like in here? Never mind. I'll skip a pretzel. Can I get a keto pretzel, anybody? Low carb pretzel? Can I just make cheese into a pretzel form? Ryan job board me. Let's get out of here. This show has gone on far too long, I think. Here is Team Staffing Job Board. Team Staffing 109 Lake Park Boulevard across from Happy Joe's has the job board on this show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My wife just sent me a text that said, can we look into cloning me? I don't know if the world's ready for 2 Caseys, but I wouldn't complain. Jenny has a general labor opportunity. $11 to start. Pay increase after 30 days. It's 5:30 A to 4 P Monday through Thursday, so no Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's a good gig. 563-316-7635. Up next, Ryan is Brooke McCullough. Brooke was on the show the other day. She's still got that general labor opportunity or opportunities. Second shift, call Brooke 563-316-7636. When you call them, tell them you saw it on the show. Help me. People helping people. It's the Human Fund. People helping people. Jerry. Yoli or Kristen have assembly and forklift opportunities plus $100 hiring bonus. Careers at teamssi.com or 563-262-8844 for team staffing. Thank you for watching Hy-Vee Today this week. I appreciate it. We've had some great guests, as always. I try to bring in a good variety of folks connected to different things going on in and around the Muscatine community. We'll do it next week. We will have some time off in June. Selfishly, moving. Got time off to use. I've never had a job where I have to schedule time off, really. And I have to use all my time off before the end of September, which is also nice. This is true. I mean, in all the, I had five and a half years in radio in Muscatine, I had 1 week off, right? And I got phone calls and texts every single day. Last year, I took a week off because I had knee surgery, and nobody bothered me. It was beautiful. I was like reaching out to people from my recliner. Is everything okay? And you know what they told me? Don't worry about it. This place is awesome. So the moral of the story is have knee surgery. No, I'm kidding. Don't have knee surgery. It's terrible. If you do, and it's from an accident, Vandergent's Law. That's all I'll say about that. All right. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust. Thanks to Toyota Muscatine and Team Staffing. Thanks to Kim Sligman, Muscatine Diabetes Project. The walk is next Friday. Get signed up and get more info again, mdpiowa.org. This is Tony Tone wishing you and yours a great weekend. Get outside. Cut the grass. I'm going to do that, I think. Or maybe my wife's clone will cut the grass this weekend. Or maybe Irv will come over and cut the grass for me. There he is. Royalty fees, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you Monday live at 8:30 or on Muscatine Power and Water Cable at 7:30 and 10:30 p.m. Thanks to our friends at RE/MAX. I'm done talking. I'm tired. We're done. Goodbye. Cody, I need a lozenge. Ryan, where's my...
Watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.